Big love YouTube. What's been happening? Not a lot. Just researching, learning even more. Boy, looking back is savage. You know what I mean? Said it before. Keep thinking about Tartaria and looking at where we're at now, and what people claim to be Tartaria, and all this, whatever was going on, whatever it is, whatever that is being presented, something was going on in them periods of time. Little clean up resets, whatever it is they're talking about, yeah. But it don't half make me think and wonder, you know, what's the crack making these low emission zones? It won't be long before you'll start to be able to take pictures of central London and there'll be fuck all traffic flow. Yeah, you have your people and that, but early in the morning when people ain't really around, especially in summer, you whip up some pictures and there's fucking hardly anything about. In the future, that could look like there was a reset around in our lifetime periods. Yeah, fucking living, walking reset, giving away all of our rights and freedoms by the look of it. What is going on? You know what I mean? I always said Hitler was up to no good. In a little, like, I don't care, they're all part of the same club, all part of the same little regime. And every now and again, you get a Gaddafi happen, you get a Hitler happen. Overstep their mark, learn some stuff, don't like where it's going, and they're going to stand up on their own 2 feet probably. Or maybe it's just orchestrated, just there's some more extra culling at hand, and destruction and other shit of the old world. Man, I've been thinking about loads of stuff, and it ain't dangerous. It's observations, and that's what you've all got to do. Kept hearing for ages people banging on, keep talking and talking about the Nuremberg Code, banging on about it. Well, you do, and you did, and you should look into it. You diddly do, because when you realise what was going on and why all that was happening and brought forward, it was Hitler's lot. I mean, the biggest regime in the whole of his forces was the fucking doctors, man. You know what I mean? And look, that's a crime in itself, because once you're a doctor, you're trusted. You now know how to heal and how to kill. Hippocratical oath. You know what I'm saying? And it's going on underneath our noses right now. People using excuses like I just followed orders. Well, if you learnt the bit that they didn't want to teach you, that is out there for you to find yourself, if you know about it, then you'll find that when you get taken to court and all these crimes that you can't see that you've performed have happened because you didn't know anything about the fucking Nuremberg codes and law and all the rest of it, boy, man, all of a sudden you're doing like a 15-year stretch and going down like you can be looked at like one of these Nazis lot. You know what I mean? Because when you're a doctor, you can't tell me that you give someone something and you can see that they're getting bad and they're getting ill and things have dramatically changed, whether it happens straight away or the effects are later on. And all you're doing, when you look back at what you was doing, you were just being a dirty little scientist, just making your observations. You can't tell me that you didn't know you was making someone ill. That's probably why a lot of these people have quit and walked away. They probably saved themselves. Might end up still doing a little bit of time or something, but I'm telling you, rather have walked away earlier and stood your ground and fucking stood there and just dealt it out. I was doing as I was told. Yeah? Fucking go stick your head in an oven, prick. And believe you me, I do believe that there would be some that would do that. A very small percentage, because the message still wouldn't get through to them. They're that stupid. Well, they've been trained that well, yeah, let's face it. Can't be dealing with stuff being blanketed. It's just all on repeat, man. It's just being reworded. That's all it is. Same meat, different gravy. Same as this shit with the cars. They're gonna make everywhere fucking low emission zones. Doesn't matter where you live. It's coming. And you will be paying fucking a minimal charge just to have the right to sit in the vehicle that, well, DVLA actually own it, but you are the sole owner, yeah? The living entity that claimed right to that the DVLA let you have. They're fucking, like, I know a lot of you all know stuff like this, but it's all part of the big picture. Slowly, slowly, catchy monkey. Fucking crazy, mate. You know what I mean? Then people go, what? They made me take a test. No one made you do anything, mate. Yeah? You listened, and unfortunately, people were trying to say you're being talked into saying, don't take, you know, we all went down that road. But it's coming, people. It's coming. It'll come to an end. Just like when they've hit their quota, it'll probably do what they've done with Hitler's lot. Just stop it. They've made their advances. They've learnt a little bit more. And then it'll just go cool for a little while. 50, 60 years, 75 years, and they'll just fucking crack you down again. And start the same bullshit. All for the greater good. For the greater good. For the greater good, eh? Mad times. I did think ages ago, fucking hell, you'll need to sell your cars, man. They're going to be worth jack shit. Now I'm thinking, fuck that, keep hold of them. So when all this shit does stop, you got things to go back to, otherwise they're going to be gone. You know what I mean? Fucking hell. They had it right, doing ethnic cleansing in London, get all the poor families out, give them shitloads of money for their flats. Then the ones that stay there, that get more money because they were stubborn and didn't want to move out because they knew their rights, they get paid a bigger payout, which pisses all the rest of the residents off that used to live there. And let's face it, you was paying high rent, high fucking council tax, high everything in London. You get chucked on the outskirts, mate, where it's fucking, you think it's Cheapville, but everyone living on the outskirts is busting their balls, but you don't care because you've been given half a mil, 400 grand, 300 grand for a fucking little flat in London. And I ain't knocking it, but that's how all the rich people got rid of their cars to all the people that wanted to buy the dream cars, and now they're all on the outskirts where they wanted them. And you got to pay mega bucks just to drive them back into London to see family, friends and relatives. What the fuck is that all about? Mate, sewn up, yeah? That the rich stayed rich or kept their riches, and you just took it. Yeah, you could have, if we all waited, played the waiting game, that'd have been worth fuck all, mate. You'd have had your dream car, and it'd have been cheaper. You'd be paying £30 a day for the privilege of going out to fucking drive it. Unless you get it remapped. Because the government didn't think about that one, did they? Remapping your car, get better emissions out of it because of the standard fucking upgrade that they give you. It's just a standard program in the car. They could make it and perform a lot more efficient and better, but they fucking don't. Yeah, it's all in the programming, people. Always the programming, innit? It's fucking mental, innit? Get you every time. Well, just keep an ear out, because whenever someone in that place of power that they put as the new face for the UK and God knows who else, wherever, whenever they come out and say something, just like old Boris Chops did, you know, we will all lose loved ones. He told us all we'd all lose loved ones because he knew that people would take the fucking bait. It was the inevitable. You've been deering round, man. Fuck, mate. All the signs was everywhere, yeah? They've showed you in front of your face on TV how Derren Brown does it, and you fucking swallowed it, hook, line and sinker. Magic, it's amazing what wordplay can do. They just said calm down and take, well, I can't even say it because I don't want to get banned. But come down and take fucking Rat Trap. you wouldn't go down and do it because you knew you were going to get stuck in a rat trap. If you reword it, you fucking go down and take the bait. Oh, I'm stuck. Yeah, well, it's a box trap. Change the name. Shit example, but still, that's how stupid people are. Reword it and sell it to them, mate. Anyway, peeps, that's just my thoughts. So I was going through my head at mid-man, and it does look like it's going to snow with all this big white fluffy cloud around everywhere. It sort of snowed for about 10 minutes yesterday, very, very light, very small. I was debating whether the fog froze up, you know what I mean, it was that fine, but it was all over the phone. It's done me in. It looked pretty, man, it looked pretty. But apart from that, it's getting fresh. But it's sort of a nice fresh, you know what I mean, it ain't cold, it's fresh. So I'm going to leave you that. And keep it real, it's nice to be nice. Keep the pies to the skies, because you know what's going on with their peeps. You know what I mean, it's blatant now, full modification, and keep it real. Big love.